Whenever you think about buying a budget e-moto bike, you'd probably think of like the Hey Bike or the Yasma. You probably would not think of the TST GT63. But I really think that this could be up there as one of the best budget e-moto bikes. So let's find out if it can be. Whoa! All right, we got most of the bike out. It looks sick. There's carbon fiber. Really good. But here's all the stuff that comes out outside of the box. We got a front fender, some of the basic mounting tools, the user manual and both of the keys, the super bright headlight, the little front plate, both of the foot pegs. This is the front rotor for the front wheel, toolkit and charger, front wheel itself, and the front fender. So let's keep building. Assembly on this bike is really easy. First install the front plate, then the headlight, then you do the handlebars and then the rear shock. Then you install the rotor on the front wheel, then you do the front fender, and then the front brake, and then you install the front wheel, do the foot pegs, and then do the rear fender, and there you have it. Your TST GT63 is fully built. Use my code Jake when you're buying the TST GT63 or any other bikes from TST. Link in the description. Looking at the TST GT63, you can tell that this bike is well thought of and well made. The brakes are really nice. They're the standard brakes you see on most of these budget bikes. The calipers are the size of a baseball. The headlight is super bright. This is it in the night. Look how bright that is. There's an external charging port. I really like this. And to take the seat off, you twist the key and you lift up the seat. There's a hot swappable battery system. Undo the latch and pull the leg back, unplug the connector, and there's your 48 volt, 23 amp hour battery. There's also a little display that shows the status of the battery. The throttle is really nice. It controls the 2600 watt motor and lets the bike go to 45 miles an hour. Any bike can be good on paper, so let's go take this out on the street and see its real performance.
Don't get around the cars or whatever. No, we're gonna go on the highway, right?
All right, we are in our friend's neighborhood. We got the whole gang. We're gonna be riding around. We got both of my friends on the Hey Bikes and then Rizzler. I'm on the TST GT63. And I forgot my gloves. Always. I can wheelie this out. Dude, it's dangerous out here. Dude, so 2 Hey Bikes, TST GT63, Rizzler. And we're gonna be mobbing around. He forgot one of his handlebar clamps. It's kind of cooked. Yeah! Little one-hander. But yeah, so we're on the TST. I got this a few days ago. I'm gonna ride around a little bit here and then I'm gonna test it off-road. Both of the Hey Bikes are 1,300 bucks. And no, not 13. They're $1,500. This one is $1,200. And you can save money using my code Jake. But yeah, he has a dongle on his. He doesn't. So we might compare them, but this is $300 cheaper. But no, my first things about this bike is I really like it. I actually love it. It's so comfortable. First thing, right when I hopped on it, most comfortable bike by far. But no, it's so comfortable. The seat is like literally like a car seat. It's not that for a bike. I mean, literally, it's so comfortable compared to like a Hey Bike Villain. Honestly, the Hey Bikes are not the most comfy. But with the TST GT63, like literally insanely how it's so crazy how comfy they are. I like the peg position. They're like a little bit far back, but the pegs are lowered. So I really like how the pegs are. Johnny, stay in this lane! Stay in this lane. He got the blacked out Hey Bike with the rear headlight. It looks so good. Like this bike is its own. It has the TST, like the signature TST display. It has the same buttons as the R22. It's like cousin or brother. and it has the same exact screen. It's not like the hay bike where the screen is like that. It's like this. But no, the brakes are super nice. They're beefy. They're like the size of a baseball. But yeah, so the brakes are very beefy, very nice. The throttle's snappy. And the tune, it's like its own. Like it's like with 1 mile an hour, like you can't loop it out. Which I'll talk about that more later in the video. But yeah, you cannot like really loop out the bike. But yeah, wheelie's good. The bounce, like the tune, makes it a little bit harder to wheelie at a stop. But if you pop it up at like 8 miles an hour, you can wheelie it. And I think the bounce point is so good on this. And the looks of it, this is clean.
Oh yeah, hold up.
Like the red accents, like red brakes. And then it has the whites, and then the gold forks.
Fiber.
And then we also got carbon fiber.
This absolute thick bike.
But it's comfy. 52 volt Johnny. But yeah, so I like this. It definitely looks really good. Like I've seen a trend. I've asked a couple of my friends if they like how clean it is. One of my friends last night, he said it was like so clean. And then the one thing that I've noticed is that they said it was a little bit beefy. It kind of is, but it's not. It's beefy, but it's light. Like it's pretty light to maneuver. It's just nice and wide, and I like that. But no, I actually really like this bike. I'll talk more about it later. Like who I think, Johnny, get over. The suspension's nice. It's nice and soft. It's kind of your average e-bike suspension. One hand. See, it's so easy to wheelie. Really easy to wheelie. Us three, we had football this morning. Straight up for like 2.5 hours. Not my favorite thing, but it is what it is. He least expects it. Yo, chill out. That's my brake rotor.
Where are we going?
Going to Sparks. Johnny, 3, 2, 1. All right, he's noticeably faster. It pops up. It's so light. Are we going to
The right side of the road. This one.
I'm gonna turn off this camera. I didn't turn it off. I'm gonna wheelie this whole entire road. Literally, I'm chilling right now. I'm gonna speed up. The torque, the tune is really good. Yo, that was... No! We're all gonna yell his name on 3. 1, 2, 3. All right! Yo. Yeah, nah. Johnny, come up with me. Johnny. I feel like we're about to get this place rolled. Hopefully not. I'm gonna try to keep making content as long as I can. But yeah, you forgot one of the clamps. I said that earlier, but I'm gonna show you right now. Like, that's so bad.
Yo, give me my
Take off, take off, take off. We got their keys. We got their keys. I'm gonna give it back to them. All right, I'm gonna go eat burgers. My GoPro's already at 7%. I've recorded for like 27 minutes, so we're gonna go eat burgers, and then I'm gonna ride around, probably go to the skate park a tiny bit, hit a tiny bit of jumps, stop, and then I'm gonna go to my neighborhood and do some tests. So I'll see you then. All right, so we just finished eating. Now we're gonna go back to his house to get his bracket, and then we're also gonna charge his bike because he's at 51 volts, but he thinks that's
So like 50%. Okay.
that's not enough. So
Why are you putting your keys?
And then after that, hey, Jake, Mike, can you hear me? After that, we're going to a skate park.
yeah, after that we're going to a skate park. So I'm gonna save my second battery for when we're going to the skate park. We're gonna charge his bike. We're gonna go back to his house. So I'll be back whenever we're ready to go.
Ow.
All right, we're back. We're about to go right to the skate park. It's pretty infamous in my videos. We literally did nothing. We just charged his bike. And so yeah, we're gonna go to the skate park. Battery life on here is really good. That's one thing I've noticed. I mean, I got this bike and last night was the first time I charged it. Keep in mind it went down 1 bar and I've ridden it a lot already. I've ridden it 18 miles and I charged it 1 time for like an hour. That is crazy. Like, that is actually crazy. Actually feels kind of nice. Knox, do a wheelie. He said classical music. Yeah, he's going on. That was so good. That was so good. I'm actually dead serious. That was really good. Bro, that was like 30 seconds long, bro. That was crazy.
Yeah, it's like your RTR wheelie, that one.
My RTR wheelie. If you watch my videos, the first time I ever came, I don't know if I ever said this, but he bought his bike off of Pokemon cards.
Oh yeah, off one.
Off one. That's even better. He bought it off of 1 Pokemon card. He sold it for like 2.6. eBay took a good chunk of that, so it's a 2,000. I find it crazy. He bought it off of Pokemon cards. All right, let's go. Come this way, there's a jump. Yeah, we're going to the skate park. Wheelie down this. We're gonna go to that skate park, but there's people there. Actually, no, we're gonna go to the swing set. Let's go to the park. 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 Johnny. Oh my gosh. Don't ride in the mulch. Oh my god. That was bad. I can't do it with the helmet on. I'm gonna climb the roof of there, because why not? What the heck? Ow. Dude, ow. Ow, it's burning hot. Ow. Oh my gosh. Ow. Ow, dude, that's burning hot. Bro, that's burning hot! I don't think we can rip the skate park, but the TST is so clean. It looks great. Alright, we are in my neighborhood. We are on the TST GT63. We're gonna hit some jumps. I'm gonna do some wheelies like how I'm doing right now. And I'm gonna go over the bike. I've ridden it a little bit more since I did that one video. There was a little thing wrong with the peg. It was totally my fault. So I quickly fixed that up. And now I could send some pretty big jumps. And also we did not go to the skate park. So this is kind of making up for it. I'm gonna build up the jumps. I'll do this big one last. Most likely. So it's from like jump to landing, it's about like 10 feet. Pretty easy. But yeah, and then we got my friend on his bike. He's learning some wheelies. But yeah, so let's go get to riding. All right, first we have this little drop right here. It's like literally 4 feet. So I'm gonna go send that real quick, and then he'll get a video of me jumping it. All right, let's send this thing real quick. Oh, he's coming up. Yeah. Yeah. That was good. Suspension is a little bit soft, but no, that was actually really good. I like that. But I've definitely grown more on this bike. Like, I liked it, now I love it. I think the seat is so comfortable. That's probably one of my favorite things about it. So it's actually nice to ride. And the headlight is so bright. But yeah, I've grown on this bike a lot. A wheelie is so good. Like, definitely one of my favorite bikes to wheelie. I just need the brakes to bed in a little bit more, and then it's gonna be dialed. Oh, dude. I'm not the most comfortable jumping this bike yet, but no, it's actually really easy to jump. Woo. That's nice. There's that little sound. I think it's from the mud guard. I don't know, but everything is holding together good. All right, this is the second jump. The landing's kind of cooked, but it's about like a 7-foot gap, maybe like 6 or 7, and we're just gonna send it. All right, it's the second jump. I know that this bike has it no problem. Easy money. That was easy. Woo, easy. That was really good. Last and final jump. But yeah, let's say full pin. There we go. No, actually, it's super nice. All right, I'm gonna send it real quick. Let's go. Last and final jump. It's a pretty big one. Pretty big gap, but it's going pretty good. Oh shoot, let's go. Oh my gosh, that was really good. Yeah. It jumps really well. I'm gonna just hit this little berm right here. Whew. A little bit of dust. No footer, kind of. I think it passed the off-road test. I'd say it's probably a 8.5 out of 10, probably 9 out of 10 actually. I definitely accept it. It's a really easy bike to jump and wheelie and do all that. But yeah, no, it's really good. So now I'm gonna go take it on the streets and give you my final thoughts. All right, so first thing I kind of want to say is that it's just about the whole TST brand. They are such a good brand. Like, there's many things that I could say, and there's a lot of proof. Like, see this display right here? There's no other bikes with that display, really. Like, and it's the signature TST display. Like, it has the buttons and the screen, but on its like a brother, the R002, I've reviewed it a couple months ago. It has these buttons, but then the screen is right here and it's bigger. So I think they make them all in their own factory. Everything about the bike's in their own factory, I'm pretty sure. The brakes, there's two different brakes you see on a lot of budget e-moto bikes. These ones or this other brand, and they're both really good. And I'm glad that they chose a really good brake option that gets you stopped. My brakes aren't bedded in yet, but when they are, they'll be dialed. But I really think that this bike is meant for kids, like even for like 7 years old plus. I think any person can ride this, but I want to say why I think it's great for kids. First, it's a really easy platform. It's stable. I was talking about that earlier. Second, there's power midway, but the thing with the bike is if you full pin it off the line, you're gonna go flying. So a tune that the TST did themselves is where like it eases into the throttle when you give it throttle. I mean, it depends on how slow. It's a good tune, but like if I full pin it, it's not gonna loop me out. I think that's really good. But then say I'm going like 10 miles an hour, I could pop it up really easily, like super easily. I didn't use much power or much body weight. So it has a lot of torque. Yeah, I was going 15. It has a lot of torque, but just not off the line where you can crash. And I think that's perfect for like younger kids. It's not that big. Like, it might seem pretty beefy, and I understand why you might think that. It's a little bit wide, but trust me, it's super light. Like, I'm kind of strong, but like easily I could just pick up the bike. I'll put up how heavy it weighs on the screen, because that might be a concern for your kids, like if it's too heavy of a bike. But it's really not. It's beefy, but beefy in a good way. It's light, but it's comfortable. It wheelies so good. So let's say you're like 9 years old, 10 years old, you want to get an e-bike that you're gonna commute on or learn wheelies. I'd say you can get this. I mean, like commuting, like go to your friend's house. You're not gonna send the biggest jumps in the world. No budget pit bike can do that. But this thing that this bike has over it is that it's comfortable and it can jump. And it's like you could sit down on it and stand up. That's a feature that really no other budget bikes have. So yeah, I think it's great. Thank you guys so much for watching to the end of this video. Pop up one more wheelie. Wait. I'll see you guys next week with my E-Ride Pro video. I have so many more coming. But I want to thank you guys for how good my channel's been doing recently. It's been off the charts. Like, seriously. I've been making so much money, and the more money I make, the more money I put back into my videos. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.